ahead. Questions?
I think when I look at the last two weights with 197 and 285. I was expecting bigger points out of 197. I'd have to think you were. What do you think happened there?
Probably underestimated collegiate wrestling once again. How hard it is.
Making adjustments?
Oh, I probably never wrestled in front of outside of Gallagher Arena. At home, never been in a big match. Probably never seen anything like it. So I'm not sure that he wasn't quite ready. And so the things I've been reinforcing needs to be sticking in his head what it takes. So, yeah, both 97 and heavyweight. The biggest difference is our top guns. Where we thought we could get some bonus, didn't, and they did. They got bonus out of a freshman against a senior at 25, and again Metcalf. With not only tech fall, but tech fall with back points. So you're not going to win matches on the road giving up bonus and not getting your own.
What was Oliver's strategy in this match?
I think he just survival right there. I think he just didn't recognize maybe the strength and the power and how tough Dennis is. Not that he didn't recognize it. I think he's out there trying to win a match. It's a freshman against a senior. He's scrapping his tail off. And, yeah, he didn't control the mat, obviously, but he didn't give up easy points either. So yeah, I'd like to see him be a little bit more aggressive and do a little bit more things. Those are some things that we can work on from this point forward. But it takes a lot to beat a guy like Dennis.
Is he or some of your lighter weights having some problems with their weights that they may not have the energy or the whatever creating as much now because of weight cutting right now?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think there's a couple of them that have some a little bit of lazy habits with a few things. I think they get away with some things. Nothing that stands out. It's a tough team, tough guys. 41 was obviously a big win for them. Obviously 33 is a big win for us. 65 is an important win for us. So we couldn't make a lot of mistakes and give up a match. We couldn't have upsets against us and expect to come in and win. And that's what they got at 41.
John, can you talk about
I don't know if it was an upset. The guy might be better than Parks.
Can you talk about 165? I mean, Meade's had a couple big wins. Now beat Schlater and now win over Morningstar.
Good match. Good reaction. I like the fact that he scored in the third with the go around. Rather than trying to hold them off. People are behind. They're going to come when they shoot, score. Don't push them back up to their feet and give them another opportunity to take another shot. So that was a good win for him. But overall, I didn't really care for my team's performance by any means. Just felt like in a few matches we were appeared to be hanging on, and I could see that in a couple of those matches where I just felt like our opponents were that much better. But in a couple of them, we shouldn't be hanging on. We should be competing, and we should be creating a little bit more action than what we did. And we wanted to lay hands on their shoulders and wrestle. Look like your pre-warm-up before you got serious. So, but we'll get better. It's a lot of those young guys. Young guys won for us. Two freshmen.
Can you prepare for this environment?
I think you embrace this environment. It's the same environment that you're going to get at Big 12, NCAA championships. You embrace it. You look forward to it. You dream about it. You compete in it. You wrestle this match 100 times. We didn't. I don't think we wrestled this match once in our head. So. But I'm not going to be. I'm just disappointed with the fact that we didn't compete harder than what we've done up to this point. And when you get in a setting like this and you get in a big match, you know, whether you win or lose, you know, let's compete. You know, let's not compete. Let's not try to steal takedowns at the end. Let's not try to, you know, piece a match together and win. Let's compete. And I just didn't feel like we did that.
The fact that I think you have 4 guys that were ready to throw in 3 minutes, is that what you mean by not competing enough?
Well, you know, Larch drops his head and lays there. I thought I need, you know, better not be too negative here, because, but you know, I mean, I don't think it was so much of a ride. I think it was more of a, maybe the atmosphere, you know, sucked him in. But you know, you're a sophomore. You've been in these events. You know, it's hoping to see a little bit more. But yeah, they had some hard rides. Yeah, they did a good job with, you know, and this wasn't enough on our part. You know, you're not going to win the dual meet, and you know, we're an eyelash away from getting the takedown. I'm glad we didn't win, because we darn sure didn't deserve it. By any means.
John, assess where your program's at now compared to a year or two ago.
Well, obviously, this, you know, and I can't forget what this team's, where it's come from the point, you know, one time in preseason, this team was ranked 16. You know, you and I both know it should have never been there, okay, from the standpoint of what we had on the team. But it has. It's made progress. We've made steady progress. We've been tested. We've wrestled poor, and we've come back and have wrestled better after you know, not great, you know, not so great efforts, but you know, I was hoping to take a little bigger lead with our performance. Not so much the win or loss, but the performance. And it seemed like we went a little bit backwards, which is nothing we can't change, and we can gain some experience from tonight. Be a little better next time we step out.
Any last questions?
Thanks, guys.